Okay, so solving chess puzzles day 51. Okay, let's see how this second phase of my challenge will turn out. The first 50 days have been interesting. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I'm hoping that I have learned from them. And I'm hoping that some of the puzzles will keep repeating, so I should be familiar with most of the themes and I should be able to solve them relatively fast and with minimum mistakes. Okay. This the first one. I'll almost checkmating once. I think today I'm a bit lucky. I think this one is just checkmating too. I think the idea is that you get a batch of puzzles that are easy, and other days you're not so lucky. This is a very common pattern. So what's happening? I can give a check there. The rook moves there, and the king moves there. I give another check there. But I'm never going to capture the. What am I missing on this puzzle? There has to be something. Check. Yeah. Come back with another check, which I can never capture. Huh? What's happening? Let me use the bigger screen. Check. What the hell? Check. I'll just give a check and see what happens. So what's happening? Literally, what's happening? Take. So take the check, push the pawn, then that's it. The passed pawn is too far advanced and the opponent's king cannot stop it. Just give a check there, and that's it. Give a check there, and that's it. And I'll just capture the rook with a check. And then see me the better move. And then another check now, and I collect the other rook. Take it, just take it. Just capture the pawn. How about capture the queen and push the pawn? Now I'm winning a minor piece. This is a skewer. This is a check. Another check there with the knight. There and there. That's it. So check. There. White to move.
Mercy, concentrate is your work. Mercy, are we right for you, mother?
White to move, white to move, white to move.
Go.
So what's happening? Oh, there's a name for these mates. What is it? I don't know, but you use the two bishops. I can't remember the name. Give a check. The king moved there. Give another check. I capture the pawn. The king moves there. Give another check. So check there. Check. They move there. Another check there. They move there. The issue is that now it's like my queen is trapped. But let's go for it and see what happens. Go. Check there, and then that's it. This is a common checkmate pattern. Why not just capture the undefended piece? Do I have any other better move? No. Check, and now the bishop is hanging, but I can always push the pawn. And after the knight takes, I take and I... idea. Take and block with the queen. End game. There. We allow them to queen first. Okay. There, give a check. And the king is out of move, so they have to block, and I simply capture. Want to move, want to move. Give a check now. The king can move there, all there, and then they can't block. This situation is so tempting to capture the pawn. But the issue is that I'll end up losing the rook. Okay, and I'm already down material, I'm down on 8 inch. So there, now threatening checkmate in 1. My opponent can play well. I think this is it, because after this move they can try to play there, but I think I can actually even just capture there, or I can also just give a check. Okay, I think I should capture with the rook. Now things are getting a bit tough, but just take, they take, I take, and at the end of the line I'll be up a piece. I'll be up a piece. Capture the check, the king takes, the queen, the knight jumps in with another check. And after that, now I'm going to capture with the bishop, to capture the bishop. Okay, let me check whether I have something else better. I don't see it, so let's go for it. White to move, white to move. So the king can go there. The knight is doing a wonderful job of covering the square. And we also can go there. So if we give it a check there. And also this rook is covering this entire line. So after this check, the king has how many Lego moves? Either there or there. So let's do these. So if they go back, I think the knight simply retreats there with a check. Now the king is forced to move. I think that's it. I don't need to calculate. Okay, good. Give a check there. Give a check there. I think I should give a check there. So check. The king can go there, the king can go there, the king can go there. The king has only how many moves? Right there. So after that move, how do we continue? I think I simply give another check there. And that's it. I just sacrifice the rook. I have to take another the queen takes. Checkmate him up there, not sure. If I give a check there, the queen simply captures. So I need to be careful where I give the check. If I give a check there, now I have a chance to go there. This is insane. This is insane. Yes? It's okay. Check. There. Check. And at the moment I'm done a tournament here. My opponent is up what? Is up a rook, huh? Is that the case? Because this rook and this rook cancel out the queen and the queen cancel out the knight. Yes, they are up a rook. So how many checks can I give in this position? I can give a check there. Okay. But if I give a check there, they can simply block. If I give a check there, they can simply retreat. So I strongly believe this is the right one. So that check, they move there. So how do I continue the attack? Oh, and I think at the end of the line, I will also collect this bishop. I think that's it. Because now I think the rook can come in with a check. What if the king moves there? I think I simply come there with another check. I think that's it. Black to move. Black to move. Play the check, then capture the pawn and push. If I lose this pawn, the game is a draw. So I have to do everything within my power to preserve it. So how do I preserve the pawn? And my opponent is the next move they're going to play there. What happens if I play there? I can simply capture, and if I push, they're inside the square. So I need to find a move that saves the pawn. If I play there, my opponent plays there. The knight is too far away to protect. Play there. I capture and I can't even push. So let me calculate what the knight moves. That doesn't help. So how about there? I can simply capture, and if I push, I simply play there. So that also doesn't help. Okay. How about there? This is crazy. That's too far away. And what if I simply capture the pawn, allow the king to go there, and after the king goes there, I move there. Because at the moment the king can go there and the king can go there. So what that means is I have time to capture this pawn, allow the king to go there, play there now with a check. The check. The king plays there. Now how do I set the pawn? Or should I just push the pawn? But if I push it, the king simply goes there. And okay. There, allow the king there. Play there. The king plays there. Now attack it with the knight and then. On the pawn. Oh, but now my king is here, I can play there. Okay, let's see these. So there, there, give a check, there, there. That's all I needed to figure out, that my king is in time to defend there. The knight. I shouldn't have taken that long to figure that out. I should not take that. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's just move on. About just this simple check. So check. If the king moves there, give another check there. King is supposed to move there, give another check there. And the king is out of the cage, is out of defense. So after this check, the king moving forward is not a good idea. And okay, actually, if the king moves there, I can actually do a check with the queen. The queen is much better. First time to move there, and now the bishop comes in, and I think that's it. So after this check, most likely, can they block? If they block, I simply capture. So the only option is to block with the bishop, and now the bishop is no longer protecting these, so I can capture them. But after I capture them, the rook can play them, and the rook is defended by the knight. Yeah. And but after I capture, I can always capture the knight. That's it. That's it. I can simply capture the knight. Check. On this side. Black to move. Black to move. Down. Check. Takes. Check. Damn. I can't give a check there because of the knight. So. So what can I do? What if I give a check then? So check. Mase, Wajiro, you're making a lot of noise. Why are you shouting? So check. Yeah. I think I'm overthinking things. How about this simple check then? So check. The king can go there, and wherever the king goes, I'll simply snatch the queen, and I'll do it with a check. I'm overthinking things. These things are not supposed to be desired. Give a check there. The only option is to, they can block there, and I simply take. Check with another check. If the king moves, I simply take the rook. I think this is it. Simple stuff. Don't overcomplicate them. Capture there with the check. The king moves there. So how do I continue? I think that's not it. I think the idea is just to capture there. So capture, rook takes, and capture there with the check. I think that's it. Since the other sequence of moves that does not lead to anything material. My opponent is setting me up for a discovered attack. Once they move the knight, my queen will be under attack. Can I play there? And after they capture, simply play there. I think I can do that. Is there anything? I don't see. How about just capture with the check? If the king takes, the queen comes there with another check. Check, the king has to retreat there, and boom, knight. And after I take, what if they decide to move? Because they don't have to capture. If they decide to move, I think the other rook simply comes in again with another check. If the king moves there, how do I continue? I think after this check, another check after this check. If the king moves there, I think I should give another check here. Force them to block, and after they block, now the other rook now comes in and force them to capture. I think that's it. Okay. Check. Whoosh, whoosh. There we go. White to move. Crazy. My opponent is up 2 minor pieces, 2 knights. I can give a check there, or can I? Let's simply take, and I think I should take advantage of this knight's position because it's obstructing the rook from seeing c8. That means that my queen can go there with a check, and in this situation the king is out of moves by day. There's nowhere for the king to move, so now the only option is to block. They can start with blocking with this one. I'll simply capture. They block with the queen. I simply capture. They block with it. I simply capture. So after this check, I think the best way to minimize material loss is to first block with the knight. Okay. So after they block with the knight, I capture the knight with the check. But now the knight has vacated this square, so that means that now on the next move the king can move there. So how do I continue? So let's do this movement. Move there. There. Check with a check. The king moves there. I think I can grab this pawn with a check. The queen takes. The rook comes in, pinning. The queen takes. I take with a check. And I think I'll have a means to. Okay. So after doing all those analysis and variation, now I consider something entirely different because my instinct will scream me that's not the right move. And I feel the right move starts with moving this bishop there with a check, because I feel this queen should not move. This queen should not move. So this is the idea. Move there with a check. After that check, I'll force this knight to take, and now it's no longer controlling this square, and then move there with another check. I think that's it. All the other things I was doing were shenanigans. Let me pause for a moment.
Mi naona kama dori yangu iko sad. New old. New Masi. Up down. Naona kama dori yangu iko very sad. Siko sad. I save you for my life. Let's go. The opposite of the hard push is basi tutachana na hiyo week.
Let's continue. Black to move. I think this is relatively simple. Just give a check there. This knight can't capture, it's pinned. So after that check, the only option is to move there. But by day, I cannot give a check. The queen is also at strain that square. So after that, how do I continue? So how do I continue? I think this is what I'm going to do. So the king moves there. I grab the knight with a check. The pawn takes. I grab the pawn with another check. Now what happens? The king moves to the corner. The bishop moves there with the check. The queen takes. The other rook comes to there with the check. Oh, this is too much. But let me just play the first couple of moves and then I'll continue from there. Okay. Check. No. The first move is to capture with the rook with the check. Then the pawn takes, then I take in another check. I force the king to go to the corner. And after that I think I simply bring in the other rook there. I think that's it. After all the madness I'll need to find a quiet move. I think I simply play the rook there. I don't see any other forcing variation. After all the chaos, I had to first to find a quiet move. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I can give a check there. I can also give a check there. So which one should I go for? If I give a check there, I give them a chance to go there. I think this is a bit tricky. I think this one is more, because I'm significantly reducing the number of squares the king can go to. Because after this check, now I'm covering this square and I'm also covering this square. So the king has only one move there, and then the knight jumps in. I think that's it. That's it. Okay, my first instinct on almost all these pieces is first to sack. But if I do that, they'll simply capture my bishop with a check, and this move doesn't come with a check, so that's a big problem. So how about just capture the check? If my opponent chooses to move, then I simply move the bishop and I'll be up a piece. And so after I capture, they capture back with the pawn. And how do I continue? I think I give a check here. So check. The king can move there. So the king has only one leg to move there. So how do we continue? How do we continue the attack? I think I give another push the pawn, give another check. Now would just be simple move here. Check. The king can capture, so after this check the only move is either the king moves or they capture the pawn. If they capture the pawn, I give another check there, but the rook can simply block. So I fear that's not it. I feel like the right first move is this one. So the question is, how do we continue? So check. The pawn takes. I give a check. Check there. The king moves there. So how do I continue? Do I have time actually? Maybe after take and take. I don't have a means to access this file from the other side because I can't come there. Then it's got that I can complete this one. What if take the pawn takes, and then I simply push. Just push the pawn. Push the pawn, and I have two threats there. I think that's it. Okay. So let me see. Push the pawn. Now covering the square. So what can they do? What can they do? They can give a check, but I'll simply move. And if they try to come there to cover, I can always come there or even there and wait from the other side, and that's it. Because after this check, the king moves there. I give a check there. The king captures. How do I continue? I don't see anybody, so let's just push the pawn and see what to do. That is it. That is it. The idea was to find the quiet move. The quiet move. Okay, this is a check. Why not just capture? Capture the queen.
But with Granny's recipe, they're sure to disappear. A little bit of essence of cilantro. A dash of 1,000-year-old acorn. A squirt of sweet orange juice. And the secret ingredient, a huge dose of love.
Let's first capture the queen.
Stirred with the wand.
Okay.
And the only thing missing is a fairy costume. Granny's magic makes them friends again. I love hugs. They're so nice. We're going to beat you, Dr. Spooky. Come on, Monkey and Caddy. You need to stop arguing. That's much better. That friendship can't be destroyed.
Yeah. Okay, I have two candidate moves. The first one is to play the bishop there, hoping that they take, and now I'll be targeting this pawn, but they can always push. So that does not amount to much. My other idea is to play the queen there. Now attacking this pawn, but they can simply push.
Tries to flee very quickly.
And now my queen has to move. What am I missing? Oh, but they can play here. And this move now accomplishes two things. I'm attacking the bishop and I'm attacking this pawn. That's it.
Thanks for you. You fling and couldn't resist.
I don't know why, but I have a strong feeling that I have solved this puzzle a couple of days ago. And I remember that the idea was not to play there to win the queen. The idea was to force a checkmate. So can I remember the sequence of move? I think the first move was to play there with the check. Don't capture the queen. The king moves to the corner, and now I move there. Now the rook is vulnerable. If they move, I simply capture. I think that's it. So there with the check, the king moves to the corner. I move there. If they capture, I simply capture there. I think that's it. This is what I was saying, that I feel that this second phase will be a bit easier because some of these puzzles I have already solved them before. So all I need to do is to rely on my memory. And if I can remember them, then it will be much easier to solve them. Okay. Instead I'm saying give a check there, the king moves there, and the queen simply comes back with a check. If the king goes back, this will lead to mate, so check there and then there with another check, so the king will not go back. The king can go there. I simply capture this pawn with another check. That's it. Come back. Check. Awesome. Okay. With this puzzle, the first instinct is to push the pawn. If the rook comes behind it, just get there with the check. The issue is that the king will come there and no, the pawn is not winning. And I don't know why, I also have a feeling I have solved this puzzle once again. And I have a feeling that I got it wrong on the first try. Because I think I pushed the pawn. And I think that's why my instinct will say that's not the right move. I think the right move is to give a check. And after the check, now, like if the king moves there, now I push the pawn. And if I think that's it. So give a check. Yes, now push the pawn. Now there's a problem. If I queen, this is checkmate. So now I have to take a moment to move the king. Awesome.
Kana vitu kidogo na kibodi kikubwa.
White to move.
Take that, Dr. Spooky.
Betty, please pick up this call for me. Tell them I'm a bit busy. I'll call them after like 20 minutes.
Hello? Nilivaa kibodi.
Let's go, Daddy. It's your turn. You have to turn the
Anything.
robot. But be careful, it's
Nakuuliza
dangerous.
baadaye. Kwenda?
So give a check. There,
Oh no, the robot is cleaning
give
its
a check.
Haya.
I think that's it. Unless there's something I'm overlooking. Is there anything I'm overlooking? Because the issue with these puzzles at this stage is it's very easy to overlook something. So give a check there. Okay, when under check, a person can do three things. They can capture. So in this scenario, is there any piece that can capture my queen? I don't think so. So none. And number two, they can block. So in this scenario, is it possible to block? No. The third option is to move. So the king moves there, and my queen now moves there. Since it's supported by the bishop, and again, I'll go through the three moves. Can they capture? No. Can they block? No. Can they move? Now the question is, can they move? They can move there. I think this is it.
Yoka. Simon yo monkey.
Awesome. Black to move. Okay, my opponent is giving up. Why are they giving up a rook? Since now I can simply drop the rook. If the queen takes, boom, this is mate. So once I take, the king can move there, but again I'll simply take and this is mate. So why are they doing that? So after I take, they can give a check there. So check. What do I do? So the question is, can I escape all these checks? So let's say I retreat there. They can give another check where there the rook blocks. I think this is it. The question is whether I can escape all the checks. So let's just capture the rook. So check. If I block there, this. So I should first move the king and only block on the second move. Now I block. I think this is it, and they don't have any other check. Yeah, they had to do that. They had to sacrifice. Black to move. So what is happening in this position? Okay, for one I can simply capture the rook. And then what will, and for another thing I can also capture the knight. Okay, so many of my opponent's pieces are hanging. So the question is, This position is so chaotic. Which one should I capture first? And what's the material count? I think both sides have 2 rooks, both sides have a queen. My opponent has how many minor pieces? They have 4 minor pieces, and I only have 3, so I'm down a minor piece. Yes, on their last move they just captured my knight. Okay, so what's the big idea? Why are they giving up the rooks? Since I can simply just take the rook, what will happen? And I'll be up on exchange. Do I have anything better? So check. I can check them. Not checking. Let me just capture the rook and see what happens. Okay. That's not it.
A big.
Capture the pawn. If they capture the rook, I capture the bishop. And if I capture and they capture, I simply capture. And at the end of the line, so after I take, not at stake and I take. So that means that I'll have how many minor pieces? I'll have 3 minor pieces, and my opponent will only have how many? They will only have these. They'll also have 3 minor pieces. At the moment, what's the material count? 2 rooks versus 1, and how many minor pieces? 3 versus 4. So basically, I'm just up on 8 inch. Okay. So check. Okay, I was calculating this one first. So check. The knight takes. I take, and I think now we have equalized. So attacking this knight. I'm attacking it how many times? Twice, and it's on land. It's defended how many times? I want to go outside. I want to get my shoes. Yeah. What am I missing? What if I simply capture? So take. I take. That's not it. That's not it. What are the tactics? The tactics in this position. I can simply capture. Just use the bathroom for a second.
be afraid. Never are later.
And then maybe it's something very easy.
Elephant.
Something like simply playing the bishop there.
No.
And now if they take, I simply check. And this knight is trapped. So let's calculate this there. And if they check, I simply check.
Hey, let me go.
This knight is under attack. And at the moment, but there, at the moment, who is better? I'm up on 8 cent. I'm up on 8 cent.
Kabi yangu kanje.
I have a rook for a knight. I think this is it. Then
Nikona ni elephant.
I'll just play it. That's not it. I'll check the solution later,
Anataka acheze.
so that I don't get overwhelmed with a single puzzle and end up messing up the rest.
Mofo ni
Okay,
wewe
okay,
unakona
so what's
masimu.
happening? What's happening in this way? On this way?
It's a body swap device. You have to lock it away before it causes any chaos. Sorry, April. I have a mustache.
So my opponent just pushed the pawn to attack. So how do I continue? Do I continue? But take. Ah, yeah,
Sorry, I'm April. Quick, Mima. Swap us back.
The battery is empty. It has to recharge before I can swap you back.
How would you? Move there. On the next move, I'm going to move there.
Shut down immediately.
But after this move,
Girls can't tell us what to do.
can my opponent cut something?
Don't be naughty bandits. Shut up, please.
I'll just move it and see what happens.
What if it's you
Also, they can castle. That's what I suspected, but I'll still give a check there. And I'll grab this pawn. Ah, okay.
little to the right, little to the left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put the bomb down.
Give a check there. The king simply goes back. And if I give a check there. If the pawn takes, the queen takes, and that's it. And after this check, if the king moves, so the question is capturing. Of course, it's we don't even have to consider it. So the question is, what if the king moves? Now I have a discovered check. The question is, how will I exploit it? So how will I exploit the discovered check? How will I exploit it to gain any substantial advantage?
Whoa.
So check there. But just moving to the end with the discovered check. Check.
It's recharged. I need it.
That's better. You three are going
King simply moves the. I strongly feel this is the right first move. The only issue is how do we continue?
It's a magical day with a magic.
And I think I continue simply by giving another check there. So check.
Oh no!
Now the queen can't capture since the check is from the queen.
Wrecking the city.
And if the But the king can capture. The king can simply capture, and I can give a check there. Check there. Check. Tick.
Morpho, morph into a giant
Okay.
robot. So you can be as
Check.
big as the buildings.
There. I'm just going to repeat.
Stop Mary from wrecking the
Check.
city, Morpho. Morpho, stop Mary.
There. This one is not supposed to be this tough. It's not supposed to be this tough. This one should be easy. Should be easy. Need to visualize and see what happens after that rock check. So check.
The bandits are making everyone destroy the city.
How can we stop them?
I've got a plan.
We're the most brilliant baddies. And it's all because of this hypno ray.
Check. There.
The bandits. Hyla, get the hypno ray. I'll take this.
There. Double check.
Hypnotize Morpho.
They take.
Mary and Officer Freeze.
That's not it.
Builder Mary, can you please rebuild
Check.
the city? Officer Freeze, arrest those bandits.
For wrecking the city, you two are going to jail. Why is everyone doing what Mila tells them to do? Yeah. Did you hypnotize them?
We didn't do what Mila said
Yeah.
because she hypnotized us. We did it because she had a great plan.
Maybe I need just to find a quick move after all these madness. So there. Check. There.
Ya babangu akusaidia. Let's go.
You want a handkerchief? Here it is. Yes, Simon.
Itakuwa inarabia kama itakuwa karatasi.
Officer Freeze.
Hello, Morpho.
Oh, the ice.
I'll just play it. Okay.
I'm following where you're going.
Now the question is, how do we continue? How do we continue? I have this powerful thing. But how do I use it? I give a check there. The king takes, I give another check there, and the king simply moves. Give a check there. The king simply comes back. Give a check there.
Nilikwambia kitu.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
Hizi takata. Ati.
That is nice, simply play. Yeah. And all that nice, let's simply play. Yeah. Okay, I think this is it. Play there. The discovered check.
Sijamalizia, acha uone ile sijamalizia.
How many moves does my opponent have?
Hii nimembakisha
They can move there, or they can move there. And after either of those moves, now I play there.
nimembakishia pesa.
But I have to count that my opponent can always give me a check there. So I think I should play there. So, there. The discovered check. My opponent can't come back, so they have to go either there or there. So if they go there, then now they're making things easier for me, because now I'll simply play a check there, but they can block with the queen. Yeah.
Wewe acha. Ngoja kuna kitu
No, go just there. Check.
Nitampea kale orange.
There, check. Okay, that's good.
Achane nayo, hiyo tutaacha nayo. I don't need this.
I think I should play there with the check. I'm getting tired and I'm feeling like guessing.
Yangu utaniambia kesho.
Check. The king moves.
Wewe ndio unaona
Actually, the king can also move there.
Oh, hili
But if they do that, I'll simply move there. And what about these check?
But say you see I'm eating
There.
her.
Check. What are you doing? So check. These are some of the habits that I need to overcome, because right now my brain is on strike. It's refusing to calculate. Totally, it's refusing to calculate. It has assumed that this puzzle is too hard, so I won't calculate anything. But I feel that the rook should remain on this file. Okay. So the question is, where should the rook go? And my first instinct is to go there, so that I can block the pawn from coming inside. So there, that's a check. So let's just calculate move by move. Oh, now the king can retreat there or there. If they retreat into any of these coins, I give another check. And whatever this stage, just simply play there. Now I'm threatening. What am I really threatening? What's up? Just give him what he wants. right there. So that on the next move I can put it there. Oh, that's it. I did not even consider that possibility. Start with pushing.